That's all they do. But champs, this is a good time to talk about the message of the day. So my man Dalton came in and said some inspirational words, and I appreciate where Dalton was coming from. But this is going to be kind of my take on it. And so today's message, champs, of the day is: do not compare yourself to other people. Okay, I'm gonna say this again: do not compare yourself to other people. The first thing, champs, that you have to understand, we all have to understand about life, is that life does not treat us all the same. We all don't have the same path. We all don't have the same journey. And some of you guys know this who have brothers and sisters. You can grow up in the same house, have the same parents, and you can turn out completely different. Okay. And so sometimes people be like, hey, man, my boy was doing this and now he's here. You can be there too. But the truth is, champs, no one knows where you're going to end up in your life. When you start doing the winning from within, you start doing your prayers and your meditations, and everyone was saying, hey, man, salute to you for the grind. I said, I appreciate that. I don't know, champs, where I'm going to end up, right? The only thing I know, and this is to all of us, and I say this all the time: if you see positivity in your life, if you see prosperity in your life, if you see success in your life, if you see momentum in your life, if you see motivation in your life, if you see your seed starting to yield fruit, if you see anything starting to grow, continue to focus on that, continue to go with that, because that's life. That's the algorithm of life. That's life telling you keep going in this direction, right? But I say all the time, don't compare yourself to someone else, because you might look at somebody else and you may want the results that they have, but that might not be the results that you get. The only results that we could focus on, champs, are the results that come within. Because we all know we can't control the outcome. If we could, we would all be multi-millionaires or multi-billionaires and be living a completely different life than what we're living right now, right? If we could all say, hey, I'm going to be like him or I'm going to be like her, we would all be living a different life right now. And that's why I call this win from within. Even if you compare, you could compare yourself to you and be like, man, that dream that I had, it didn't come true. That doesn't mean you're a failure. It just means it didn't work out, right? And sometimes you got to pivot and keep changing and keep turning stones to find what does work, because we don't know what's going to work. So to wrap this thing up, don't compare yourself to other people, because you don't have the favor. You may not have the favor that the next man had or the next woman had in that arena. Your favor could be somewhere else. Your blessings could be somewhere else. Your life may not look like his or hers, but it's going to look like yours. That's why I say here, just do the best you can to win in your life, and results may vary. But just because your results don't look like his or hers, just because you don't have the money that they had or the followers that they had or the body that they have or the girl that they have, doesn't mean you're not successful. You might only, because he was talking about streaming, you might only have 8 people. That's what I got right now in a stream forever. That's 8 different people who chose to come into your day, to your stream, to hang out with you, to listen to you learn and grow. That's big. If you stood outside and you had 8 people standing there hanging out with you, that's a lot of people. That was bigger than my basketball team. I was only playing with 5 dudes at the time. You only playing with 5 people, right? So be grateful for what you have and what's happening. And if it goes there, it goes there. And if it doesn't go there, remind yourself, hey, that's okay. This is my story. Don't look at their story, champs. This is for all of us. Your story is going to look different than everybody else's story because it's unique to you. Right? You know why they call it history, champs? His story. The question is, what's your story going to be And are you going to make it the best one that you can make it? So, champs, thanks for listening to that. That's the message of today, right? Not comparing yourself to anybody else. Just understanding to do the very best you can to win from within and to change your life to make the very best that you can make it, right? So God bless you guys. Thanks for listening to that, man. That was the message of the day. What up, Gotta play Kill Myself just to get so I know, right? All right, champs, I'll be right back.